Have you ever watched your dog suddenly start running around the house for no apparent reason? One minute they're completely calm, the next they're racing from room to room like something incredibly exciting just happened. It almost looks like they're having fun, maybe even laughing. Some dogs get so excited that suddenly burst into what owners call the zoomies. They race around the house, run in circles, and act like they're having the best time of their lives. If you've ever seen it, it almost looks like they're laughing. But are they really experiencing laughter the way humans do? Have you ever noticed how excited dogs can get when it's time to play? Just show them a favorite toy or a tennis ball, and their entire mood can just change in an instant. Their tail starts wagging, their eyes light up, and sometimes they make strange sounds that almost seem like laughter. But are they actually laughing, or is something else going on? But dogs don't just run around when they're excited. Listen closely during play, and you might hear something unusual. Short bursts of panting, little huffs, breathing sounds that seem different from normal barking. For years, most people thought those noises didn't mean much. Then researchers started paying attention, and what they discovered was surprising. This is called a play bow. It's a dog's way of saying, let's play. And when dogs are feeling especially playful, they sometimes make a strange, breathy sound. It's not a bark, it's not a growl, and it's not ordinary panting. Some researchers believe this playful sound may be the closest thing dogs have to laughter. But dogs aren't the only pets that make strange sounds. Cats do it too. If you've ever lived with a cat, you've probably heard purring. Some cats even chirp, trill, or make little chattering noises when they're excited. Just like dogs, these sounds aren't random. They're a way of communicating how they feel. But does that mean cats and dogs actually laugh? That's where things get interesting. But the biggest surprise didn't come from dogs or cats. It came from rats. Scientists discovered that when rats are tickled, they make tiny high-pitched sounds. The sounds are so high that humans can't hear them without special equipment. When researchers played with rats, the animals would often come back for more. It was almost as if they were enjoying it. Some scientists believe these tiny sounds may actually be a form of laughter. Here's the really strange part. The sounds rats make are so high-pitched that humans can't hear them at all. To us, the room would sound completely silent. But with special equipment, research discovered that the rats were making tiny squeaking sounds while they played and were tickled. And the more rats seemed to enjoy themselves, the more often those sounds appeared. That's why some scientists believe rats may be one of the few animals that can actually laugh. Rats aren't the only animals that seem to laugh. Scientists have also found laughter-like sounds in chimpanzees and other apes, but their laughter doesn't sound exactly like ours. Instead of a ha ha ha, it often sounds more like heavy breathing, panting, or excited bursts of air during play. Young chimpanzees often make these sounds while chasing each other, wrestling, and having fun. The more scientists studied them, the more they realized something surprising. The roots of human laughter may go back millions of years. The answer is probably not, at least not in the exact same way. When humans laugh, we're usually reacting to humor, jokes, or something we find funny. Animals may be experiencing something a little different. For dogs, chimpanzees, and even rats, these laughter-like sounds seem to happen most often during play, excitement, and social bonding. In other words, they may not be laughing at a joke, but they may be expressing happiness, joy, and a desire to connect with others. And that's actually pretty amazing. So why would animals develop laughter-like sounds in the first place? Scientists think the answer may be surprisingly simple. Laughter helps bring people together, and in many animals, playful sounds may serve a similar purpose. They can signal that a situation is safe, that nobody's trying to fight, and that it's okay to relax and have fun. In a way, laughter may be one of nature's oldest social tools. So, do pets laugh? The answer is sort of. Scientists haven't found proof that animals laugh for the exact same reasons humans do, but many animals do make special sounds when they're happy, excited, and playing with others. Dogs have playful, panting sounds, cats purr and chirp. Chimpanzees make laughter-like noises during play, and even rats seem to produce tiny sounds that may be their version of laughter. So the next time your pet is running around, making funny noises, and having the time of its life, you might be witnessing something surprisingly close to laughter. And that's pretty amazing. LYLO.